guys, welcome back to Podcasters. I keep looking at the mask. I can't even do it.
Which one?
Both, honestly, it's Danny's is right in my face. It's like, God dang it. Hey, let me look at something else. Just gonna cover this up just for a moment, just so I can come in and not laugh on it. All right. Hey guys, welcome back to Podcasters, the Dungeons & Dragons tabletop gaming podcast on the network at bicbp-radio.com. Head on over there, check out the other podcasters. There's a lot of great guys, a lot of great shows that are all putting out content, especially YouTube now is coming out. I dropped some stuff on my shows. I know Matt over at the Podcast Precinct has a lot of shows coming out. Check out their Facebook pages. A lot of video stuff going through. But we're not here for the other podcasters tonight. We are here for us, the D&D campaign going now on Sunday nights. That's right. We are back to Sunday nights, going strong for the next foreseeable future until COVID life changes everyone else up again. But let's get in there. I am your Dungeon Master, Anthony. Thank you so much. I have a duo down here working with today. They are left at the farm. And let's see where we pick up. So, as we left off last week, our players had finally got to the Stevenson farm. They decided to finally go ahead, take care of the Pegasus. Timestamp that right now, I guess. We're going to have fun with that. And they finally made their way up, taking care of the lines over at Mount Lacos, heading on up to Bergholz, having an altercation with some of the town guard, where they tried to get some extra gold out of them and stir up a ruse between their friend Jarrell, who was a little too possibly antsy to purchase a necklace off of Howard that he had found off of a cult member. Seeing that they had no other side quest to take care of, they made their way up to the farm over at the Stevensons, began shoveling Pegasus. Within about 2 hours into it, so I think it was about, Remus decided to head over to the Lodding's house and peek in there to leave a gift for Kenny, which you really weren't going to leave anything, were you?
No, that was just our cover
just
to
a
get
ruse.
into the house. Yeah.
Yeah. So with that ruse, we pick up where our players opened the door and entered, and what they saw before them was a disheveled living room with, let me actually pull up the descriptions. Where what you guys see before you is a disheveled living room. Kitchen is smashed about. There is straw and blood smearing on the ground. And you look over, there are 4 empty wooden kind of like kitchen table, like dining room table chairs to your like front of to your sides on both sides, 2 on each side, and one in the center of a figure sitting in the chair with a burlap sack over its head, cut out jagged shapes, 2 black pits for eyes, straw coming out of the orifices where its hands are, entangled messes, holding on the hands of the arms of the chair in baggy clothing, turn its head at you as it stands up and looks at you. What do you guys wish to do? I'm going to give you guys a reaction right now. I'm not going to make everyone roll for initiative off the bat.
I'm totally throwing a dagger at it.
You're throwing a dagger? Bonus? Yeah. All right. So are you guys going to start, are going to go into full combat?
I was going to throw an Eldritch Blast at it as well, too.
All right. Well, then, guys, let's roll for initiative.
18.
11.
All right. Arcana. 11. 18. All right. As it gets up, we're gonna run right into the combat rolls with that. Remus, you're first up.
Do we still get the reaction, or is it just we're just going into combat?
just because it rolled so low, we're gonna start combat with it. But you guys go first.
Deal. All right, so hit it with Psychic Dagger.
Go for it.
Unnatural 20.
Nice.
That hits.
That's gonna be 6 damage.
All right. Take 6 damage.
And then I'm gonna bonus action offhand Psychic Dagger.
So, and as you throw the one, you start to materialize the second one in your backhand. Take it up and you go to launch it.
21.
21 also hits.
That's gonna be 7 damage.
All right. Howard, your turn.
All right. Eldritch Blast. To
Make
the
a attack
fight.
roll.
That is a, oh wow, that's low 10.
Okay. 10 does not hit.
Okay, I didn't think so.
So as you put your hand up, one arm around the tome and materializing kind of underneath your shoulder, launch a blast just over the shoulder of this scarecrow. I mean, it's pretty obvious I think what you guys are looking at. Over its shoulder and smashes off into the beam that's separating this living room but from the kitchen behind it. As you see part of the ceiling kind of go falls down. Roll for damage. Let me see.
Okay. Well, hold on. Plus my charisma, right? Because it's yeah. So 8 total.
8 total. Real quick, how many blasts do you shoot right now? Is it just 2 or is it 1?
It's just 1 until 5th
One
level.
5th level is when it jumps up. All right. Yeah, you see some of the ceilings start to fall down through where you hit with this blast off at the support beam.
Okay. Can I make my way to like the left and create a little bit of distance between me and Remus so we're not bunched together?
Yeah. The room is roughly 30 feet by 25 feet in. This thing is center in this 25 feet. This thing is about 18 to 20 feet away from you in the center when you first walk in. So you could dip off to the left, and you'd have about 15 feet off to your left. You could try and hide around furniture or something. I don't know what you're trying to do, or just dip off to the side.
Yeah, I'll step off to the side. But yeah, actually, can I get like behind furniture? Not necessarily hide, but create like a barrier in between me and the scarecrow. Yeah.
All right. Off to the left, furniture-wise, you see a dress. It's almost like a dresser, almost like a longer table, almost like a
credenza.
I'm trying to think of credenza. Yeah, maybe. Let me see real quick, furniture-wise, credenza. Let me see if that's what I'm trying to think of. I think that's what you're right. I think that's
This furniture search is brought to you by Oogie Games at 2406 Military Road, Niagara Falls, New York. I forgot the zip code.
14304.
14304. Buy, sell, and trade used games, new games, get games, have games.
All kinds of games.
Oogie Games.
All kinds of games, not furniture.
All right. Yes, credenza. That's what I'm thinking of.
Okay.
So as you go to kind of slide, you see that the credenza has actually already been pulled out from up against the wall, and you can kind of, it's up to your waist if you walk up to it. So if you want to, you can kind of duck, kind of get behind it to give you partial cover.
Okay.
But
yeah, just behind
besides that, barrier. You'd be standing.
Okay, that's fine.
From waist up. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So with that, see it first up. What it's gonna do? You see this creature kind of just make this like guttural, like dark, deep speech type language come from its mouth. It looks up at you, Remus, and starts to pull a dagger, almost like a sickled, like bloody, long dagger about this foot long, rusted and jagged, looking at you, and it screams at you. As it screams, it needs you to make a wisdom saving throw. As it's going to give you a terrifying glare.
You're muted.
You muted.
Sorry, I rolled. I'm gonna add my side eye to it though.
Okay. Your side eye is currently, is it knocked
AD's
down?
D6.
Okay.
I have not hit a 6 yet.
Oh, that's what it was. You got it bumped up is what you did. Didn't you? I thought you got it bumped up or bumped down. You used it last session.
I don't know, but if I didn't, I just did because I rolled a 1. So
Okay,
we're just
take
gonna
it.
say it happened now.
Take it, yeah.
And it's gonna be a 15.
15? You feel this haunting gaze hit you and intimidate you, and the room starts to turn dark, and you start to have this fight or flight like feeling, and you shake it off, and you look at it, just kind of staring back, intimidatingly. Your turn, Remus.
Yeah. I'm going to go by the couch. Is there a couch?
Couch should be off to the right. It's 20 feet, 15 feet over. It's pushed up against the wall all the way.
Oh, is there something I can hide behind?
The credenza and over where Howard is, but apart from that, the furniture, there is a giant china cabinet type fixture on the wall facing you to the right that you would have to try and push and maneuver to get behind. But apart from that, the only furniture that would be easily accessible to get around are these dining room kitchen chairs, which have the poles so it could see you through it.
I'm going for the chair.
It can see you through the chair.
Oh, I'm aware, but I don't.
Okay.
I believe in myself. I'm going to throw another psychic dagger.
Okay.
14?
14 hits.
All right. For 4 damage.
4 damage.
And then I'm going to bonus action hide behind the chair.
Okay. I'll let you make the stealth roll. But just let's let everyone know. You're going to hide behind a chair that it can see through.
I don't know 100% that this thing can see through it. I
Okay.
only see a bag head with blacked out circlets.
Okay.
So I can assume it's either sack painted or maybe it's some sort of creature that doesn't have eyes.
Okay. I get the reasoning. I just want to make sure that that's where we are going. Got it.
I'm assuming this is some sort of scarecrow demon.
Okay. Fair enough.
I got a 17.
All right. You're feeling well hidden behind a chair.
Awesome.
All right. Howard, your turn.
I am going to.
Make a perception check real quick, Remus.
Okay. Oh.
No, Remus.
Okay.
If you want to too, you can, Howard, but meant for him.
That's fine.
Unnatural 20.
You see the head of the creature look directly at you in the chair. Okay? Or behind the chair. You see it move its head at you.
Would you say I have 3/4 cover with how well I'm hidden behind the chair?
No, you don't.
Like I'm imagining I'm basically morphing in the chair behind it. Like I know my face is between the bars, but I am so well just squished.
I'll give you half cover, but you're prone.
Oh no, then I don't want that.
You're more like you ever seen Grandma's Boy with the dude with the coat up against the wall? He's like, "How do you see me?" That's you right now behind a chair.
I love that movie. First of all,
you are more than welcome to do this. I'm just letting you know that if he comes at you,
okay,
it's because you're not.
If you'll allow it, I will have done all of this from next to Howard then, and I'm hiding behind the credenza with him.
With the quick thinking, because you did use a side eye, I'll let it be. With the quick thinking, you thought it would be smart and witty to hide underneath this chair, and using your psionic talent, there was a shift in the temporal energy saying, maybe not. Go behind the credenza. You duck behind the credenza which you are hidden behind. I'll let you keep the 17. You are gone. Are you trying to duck fully behind the credenza?
I'm trying not to be seen by the thing yet.
Okay. All right.
What the hell is this thing, Howard?
I don't know, but let's find out. And I'm gonna hop over the credenza.
Got it.
I'm gonna cast a bonus action Shillelagh. I think that's how you say it.
Okay. Yeah, Shillelagh.
On my what do you call it, quarterstaff?
Okay.
And I am going to Shaun of the Dead style, just go for like the neck though, like right below the base, to see if I can just like knock off the head part.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Okay. Now.
What does Shillelagh do, by the way?
I'm also interested because I had no idea either.
It adds my charisma attack, or sorry, it adds my magic attack modifier to my melee attack.
Okay.
So it'd be like a +6 for me.
All right, give me 1 second. I need to check something.
Yep.
How do you spell Shillelagh? Was it
Shillelagh?
Wait, SHELL?
SHILLE.
SHI. Oh.
Yeah. The wood of a club or quarterstaff you are holding is imbued with nature's power. For the duration, you can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls and melee attacks using that weapon. And the weapon's damage die becomes a D8. The weapon also becomes magical if it isn't already. The spell ends if you cast
There we
it.
go. That's what I want. That's what I needed to hear.
Yep.
It becomes magical then as well.
It becomes a magical weapon. Yep.
Okay. All right. So as you go in, make the attack roll, or did you already attack roll? I can't.
I already attacked. It is a 13.
13 just it hits.
Sweet.
You come in.
Woo! All right, here we go. D8. Nice. 10 points total.
Nice. You feel a good crack in the neck as you see straw go out of its face.
Sweet. And I'm going to kind of go around it, staying within like melee range so it doesn't attack, but to where it will turn around where its back is facing towards Remus.
Okay. So you're to its back, so it's looking at Remus, or it's turning its.
No, I'm trying to get it to turn away so its back is facing towards Remus.
All right. Easy enough. It turns to position itself around so its back towards Remus. It's looking at you.
Okay.
It's looking at you. You hear it look up. It screams out now in common, "Mother!" As it screams out into the sky. I need you both to make perception checks with that.
Is it for Mama?
You don't know.
I'm afraid of.
I got a 12.
19.
You see movement across the door, and as you're positioning and kind of looking around through the back door through the kitchen behind you can see almost like something ran by the doors.
Sick.
And it is going to make a swipe at you with its claw, or with its dagger knife.
Okay.
Gonna go make 2 attacks, and we are not sponsored by Chessex Dice, but I will say that all the Dungeon Master rolls will be being made using Chessex Dice, specifically the heavy dense dice tonight, with this beautiful orange and turquoise lettering. Chessex Dice, we would love a sponsorship, please. We're just telling you, I'm committed to this as a Dungeon Master. My dice rolls will all be through Chessex Dice. If you sponsor us, I'll make sure the players will be also using Chessex Dice. Not to these rolls.
I'll write it on my silly mask even.
First roll at you, Howard, is 18 plus 3 hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
2d4.
Damn, hateful Chessex.
Yeah.
3, 6 plus 1, 7 slashing damage.
7, okay. Good.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is a 12.
12 just saves. You feel the room start to darken, and the eyes on this in this burlap bag start to glow brightly yellow and start to stare into you, and you feel the room start to get darker and darker, and it fades away. This fight or flight response kind of passes over you. It's going to make another attack at you. 7 plus 3 is a 10.
Misses.
That misses. All right. Second dagger comes at you, just misses off of you.
I have a question.
Yes.
How far away is this thing from me?
18 feet.
Okay, never mind then.
Yep. And top of the round, Remus, I need you to make a perception check.
Oh God. Five.
All right, your turn.
Cool. I hate when that happens.
Gotta love it, man.
I'm going to. Oh, this is going to be great. Remus is going to get up from his hiding spot,
Okay.
get atop the credenza,
Okay.
and he's going to sneak attack with his short sword and just go into this person while they're attacking Howard.
All right. So you're getting up on the credenza, you're running up, and you're just kind of jumping off the credenza onto this short sword attack?
Yeah.
All right, make an acrobatics check.
Let's see what we can do. 22.
Easily
Nice.
enough. You gracefully hop up and just pounce off. Perfectly timed, well balanced with the short sword, coming down. Make an attack roll.
19.
That hits. Roll damage plus sneak attack.
It's gonna be. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Hold up. Wait.
14 damage altogether.
Nice.
Nice. You bring down. Where are you aiming for this? For the strike?
I'm trying to cut the bag off.
Trying to cut the bag off the head.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You jump off. You take a swipe, and sklink, cleaved it clean off the head. You hear a thud. The bag rolls over. Body drops motionless. Straw starts to come pouring out of where the neck was and the head was attached. Body goes limp, and it's any form it had just kind of goes, just like drops. The little straw hands that were made up drop to the ground, lifeless, spread
I'm gonna
away.
poke the body with my quarterstaff.
It's just an empty sack, just airless. It had form to it, and now it just is laying there, just bag and straw.
Is it dagger? Just dagger? You said it was long, but like what?
It's like essentially a kitchen butcher knife.
Oh, then yeah, I'll just leave it there.
It's just beaten up.
Howard, did you see what was in the back room or what happened?
No, I thought I saw something run by, but I wasn't sure what that was.
Make perception.
Be on the
checks,
lookout, though. Okay.
I'm not good at perception.
I'm telling you what this
5
is.
again.
21.
You see off by the door as you're turning around, the back door out of the kitchen, there is a similar body as the one you guys had just fought, laying there in the door.
In the door to the kitchen, or like the door?
In the door, so
Like
the
laying
door
in
is
front of the door?
like more or less sitting in the doorway, like in the hearth itself, kind of with his back up against the sideways. Like one part of it is outside and the other part is in the kitchen.
Oh, it's like, okay.
Like the
guys
door
kinda
leading outside.
Yeah, like the door. So like part of it's like
Gotcha.
so.
It's just standing there like that?
No, it's sitting down on the ground. Like it was placed there, just kind of plopped there, rested up against its back.
I'm gonna peek my head into the kitchen and just kind of look around real quick. Any other hidden bodies anywhere else?
No, just that one in front of
Just that
you
one.
as you peek your head into the kitchen. And the kitchen is only 15 feet by 20 feet wide. As you do peek your head around the kitchen, there is a staircase. So the wall that separates where the kitchen and the living room are, when you look around, there's a staircase that goes up.
Well, Remus, it looks like there's another, and I'm just gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast at it.
Make a attack roll.
Jesus Christ, man. 8.
Just misses off of the body. Body's just laying there motionless.
Okay, maybe it's not an actual. Why don't you go check it out, Remus?
Can I like try and no? That wouldn't make sense either.
What do you want to do?
No, because in my head I would try and like Remus would try and use his eye to look through it, but essentially if it was like a magic or like a construct or something, you can't see that.
You don't know.
All right, I'll try and look through the scarecrow.
You don't know what it is. I mean, if you want to try and investigate and see the one on the ground, if it's magical, you could do that first. But it could just be a sack, unless you want to make an intelligence check to try and check and see if you would know what it is. Or
A magic sack?
you could check to make an intelligence check if you want to try and know.
Okay, I will check.
Go give me Arcana or yeah, just intelligence.
Intelligence. Yeah. Oh god. 5. Man, I'm hitting 5 like it's nobody's business tonight. 5. That's the third one. I hope there's 5 tonight.
Well, I mean,
5 5s.
It wouldn't be the magic. The bag itself may not be magical, so you possibly could see through the bag.
Okay.
You don't know if you would. You don't know what is or isn't magical about these things. You tell me what you want to do.
What? So we can only see the kitchen from this room?
From this room, in this room, you can look around. You can see you're in the living room. In front of you, you can see the kitchen. If you go in there, you can look around and see the staircase coming up to the left.
But there's nothing else off the living room. Is what? That's
No.
More or less. Okay, cool. So.
No, just at first glance. If you want to make an investigation check, you can see what else is about this living room. See if there's any hidden doors or anything. But at first glance, it's a very. All right, yeah, make an investigation check.
Yeah. Come on, be better. 19.
19. You're looking around this room going like, huh, there's got to be something. Like, there is like, most places would have a hideout. And as you're about to leave it, you actually remember that as you duck down and below, you did see a small door behind the cadenza. Like a small, not door, it's almost like a small cubby hole. So there is a small room or a small like hideout area there.
I would like to check that out.
Oh yeah. You dip down behind the cadenza again, go in and kind of right where it was pivoted and turned at, there is a drop away wall that it was almost like a false wall behind it that was pushed sideways and opened up. And looking in there, you see a small body.
Is it also straw?
No, it's a small humanoid body, cold to the touch, kind of heavy.
Is it dead?
Small dead body, yeah.
Is it a lady?
It is not.
Does it look like Kenny?
No, it looks like a it looks like a small child.
Oh,
they killed Kenny.
Nope, you guys are taking care of Kenny.
Jr.?
Kenny Jr.
You guys don't know.
What else is in this room?
It was just enough space for a body to hide.
Small dead body.
Small dead body. They had hidden
Okay.
there.
I'm going to collect all the straw in the bag and put it with the body in the fake room and close it back up.
All right. What do you collect? Just a straw on the ground?
Like I feel like I'm just like I'm like sweeping it all up and just dropping it on this dead kid's body, and then he's doing it again and just collecting whatever remains of whatever we just killed.
Okay. Do you go over and grab like the head and the sack of that stuff, or do you just grab the body and that stuff? Like, what do you grab?
Well, is the head all straw too?
You don't know. You didn't go over and check it out yet. You had only.
I would do all the straw body, like the body stuff first, and then I suppose I would get to the head last and see what I found.
Okay. Easy enough. Straw. You start to pile it over. You go over to the head, and as you go to grab like the sack, you realize there's something thick and something inside the sack. It wasn't full of straw. Something heavy and form-fitting. Feels kind of like there may be a head in there.
Hey, I'm just going to put the bag in the closet wall part and not even worry about it.
You okay there, Remus?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to check out what's, I don't want to know what's in the bag. That's just me. So I'm going to just pick it up and clean it up for whoever actually lives here, instead of looking to further any sort of confusion or any sort of worry I have about this.
Okay.
Well,
unless you want to look, do you want to look in the bag?
Lucky for you, I am okay with that. I will go take a look in the bag.
Okay. You put your hand in the bag and you pull it out, and it is a severed head of a human with brown eyes, looking very dead, rolled over, very just like been dead a while. About, I don't know, make a medicine check if you want to check and see how long it looks dead.
Unnatural 20.
Look dead for about better part of 3 or 4 days.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What you said, human, right?
Yep.
All right, never mind. The little girl that was outside before, was she human as well?
She was.
Okay. Is there like a window I can just kind of like peek my head out and see if we caused like any commotion? Anybody notice the noise coming from the house? Anybody taking interest?
Looking around. Make a perception check. Let's see.
16.
You don't see anyone looking in, but as you're looking around, glancing, you notice the body that was in the doorway laying there. It's not there now.
Son of a I knew it. Hey, Remus, keep an eye out. That body moved.
Son of a I just cleaned up. As I'm like pushing the wall closed. Do you want to check out upstairs, or do you think it ran away?
Was the back door open, or
back door's open completely?
Yeah, it looks like it might have ran out.
Would there be a trail of straw?
You can go over and look.
I will look.
Go on over. Make an investigation check.
My character is still wearing this, but
yeah,
I have to take
16.
it off.
Mm-hmm.
I figured I took mine off to look for the trapdoor.
Remus skedaddles over there, looks down at the ground, and you see these clawed-looking footprints that look almost like 3-prong that are dug in just slightly, and they kind of look like they take and go around to the left outside the back of the house.
Should we
lizard people?
Should we follow them, or should we check out upstairs or downstairs? Where does the stairwell look like it goes? Both directions?
Real quick, the 3 prongs, this looks like the kind of feet that you guys had just saw on the Scarecrow inside the house.
Okay.
This is from it like, oh, okay, these are you see these like 3-pronged like feet looking things.
Okay.
What'd you ask?
I asked which direction the stairs went in the kitchen or off the kitchen.
In the stairs, as you turn left, the stairs kind of go up straight to the wall, kind of like up to the wall and up and to the right, kind of hooking around. It's like the wall, like the stairs go straight up to the like when you walk through the into the kitchen. When you cut left, there's a set like a wall for like the staircase to kind of go up.
Well, we might as well head up, I guess. I think we might have scared it off.
Yeah. We'll head upstairs.
1 second. Let me see if I can.
How dare you?
One moment. Let me get this drawn real quick.
This kitchen drawing is brought to you by Oogie Games at somewhere Military Road. 2406 Military Road, Niagara Falls. 14304. You can buy, sell, trade, all kinds of games, used games, new games. Check them out. Oogie Games, just for you.
All right. So you guys came in here. You walked in, you looked left. There's stairs to your left that go up. So they kind of go up to this wall, kind of go up, and it enters the 2nd floor. This would be the kitchen, and this is the other door going outside.
Gotcha.
Make sense?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right. You see the stairs go up that way. What do you guys want to do?
Gonna head up the stairs.
Head upstairs. All right. You guys go up the stairs. Each step you hear looking around, looks like there's blood stains on the wall, kind of smeared, almost like someone's hand kind of wiped off the wall as they're running up the stairs. As you turn around up the stairs, you see opens into almost like a little hallway that on one that kind of just goes down into a little like personal study room to the right. But on the left, as you turn up and around the stairs, there's 2 doors, one into one room, one into another room. Both doors are closed. Blood smeared across the wall, running across both of them, going into the study.
Is the study open?
Study door is open.
I guess we'll check out the open door first.
Yeah.
All right. Guys go in the study. It's a small room, about 10 feet by 10 feet. There's a working desk with a stack of candles, long, dripped and used down, melted down. There's rolls of parchment and paper, pen and quill and ink everywhere. Looking over quickly, it looks like ledgers to like receipts and merchandising, and you see invoices for bills due.
I'm going to rifle through the papers. Anything pertaining to the siphon cults or anything of that nature?
Do you want to make an investigation check?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take a moment. You're looking through.
Investigation, that's 14.
Okay, what are you looking for, Remus?
I'm going to check the walls for more compartments, like the living room.
Okay,
Just look around for other like trap doors or anything too.
Okay, make an investigation check for that as well. While you're rifling through, you don't find any paperwork on anything as the siphons. You find one rando piece of paper just kind of sitting there, and it shows two names written. And the first one says the Moss Queen, -- dash Moss.
Okay.
MOSS.
Yep.
Queen. With like a slash, the Bark Mother.
Bark Mother. Okay.
Circled around, and tucked away in the middle, kind of just like it was an idea someone wrote down and just kind of tucked away so no one would find it. And then what did you roll, Remus?
15.
15? You do feel, as you're sliding your hands and kind of feeling for indents along the walls and ways to kind of pop them out, you feel there's a compartment within the wall at about eye level with you. Foot in width and diameter and size. 1 foot by 1 foot. Kind of just in the wall, like behind the paint or sealed or hidden, but you feel like a bump where there is possibly like a wall safe or some sorts. You don't know.
I use Kenny. Or no, it's Kevin. Kevin, the key knife, because he's still a key. Give him the old pep talk. Like, hey, Kevin, I think there's something back here. I know you're not a knife still. I know we're working on that, but I'd really appreciate it if we could open up and get through this wall and whatever's here. I don't know if you know, but I'm going to just put you at it, and we're going to turn and see what's up.
So where are you putting? Are you trying to feel around
like
for a key? Like where are you trying to put him in?
I'm putting him in the center of the 1 by 1 foot square, and just hoping that turning this in the center of that something will happen because he's a magic knife key.
Okay.
We believe in you, Kevin.
Make an make a charisma check with them, just because there's no keyhole to actually try to like use sleight of hand on. It's just like, give me a charisma.
15.
No, there's no change to the space in the wall that you feel that there's probably something here. I could probably unlock it or bust it open, but I don't know what I have to do. Holding the key there.
Can I take a regular dagger and try and just like stab into the wall?
Yeah, you take a regular dagger and kind of pop your hand in. You could start to feel it cut through a little bit. Like, all right, there's definitely something here on the wall. Probably take some time to kind of carve it out if you wanted to.
I will do that while Howard's rifling through the papers and hopefully stealing supplies for himself. No, wait, he's a warlock. That doesn't matter.
I'm a warlock, but I do have a tome that could act as a wizard spell book.
That's true.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'm going to, as I'm rifling through the papers and stuff, you said there was also ink and everything. Any of the magical sort that I feel?
Make an Arcana check.
Ooh, all right. What is that? That is an 18.
18? You see one jar that looks a little different, just slightly just offset. And the thing that kind of catches your eye next to it is that next to where the jar is, there is a playing card almost sitting next to it. Almost a card of sorts, almost like a deck of cards type card, like a little bit thicker tarot card style, just kind of leaning next to the card, next to the ink bottle.
I will take a look at it because Howard is intrigued.
Oh, I think I know.
Give me 1 second. Let's see
It's
what
a Joker
it is.
card. It's the Joker.
Oh, that's just mean.
I also want to try that now after this happens.
What?
I want to put Kenny's like square spell book trading card box in the hole shape.
Up to this like foot by foot hole and see if anything happens?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You actually find right next to it a very similar card written and inscribed, very similar to the kind that you had found that was with Kenny's body. And this is a spell for a lightning bolt.
Nice.
Sick.
Okay.
So you see this spell card, and it is a tarot card looking fashion.
Okay.
with a lightning coming down in the middle with level 3 written on it, and essentially a spell book page for a lightning book, possibly being held over until he was a little bit stronger for it.
Mm-hmm.
But you see that? So you got a jar of magic ink. That would be enough to do, I don't know how they list it, but it'd be enough ink for 3 levels of spell worth, I'd say.
Okay.
So does that make sense? So it could do 3 level 1s or 1 level 3. I think that's how it's...
Yeah, like
Does
1
that make
level
sense?
3, 1 level 2, and 1 level 1, or 3 level 1s, basically.
Yeah,
Or
something like
level
that.
2 and a level 1.
Something like
Yeah.
that. Something like that. I think that's how it works. So you have enough
Okay.
ink to be able to transfer over 3 levels of spell.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
I will swipe that, put those in my bag for now.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm going to go over to where Remus is and see if he needs help with rifling through, trying to open up whatever he's trying to open.
All right, Remus.
I have 2 variations of what I'm trying.
Are you trying to cut around it, first off?
Well, yeah, I was trying that. That was what I was going to be doing while Howard was searching. So did anything happen from that fun stuff?
It takes about 5 minutes trying to carve down, use a dagger, cut it around, peel off whatever's in front of this latch or this plate in front of on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And you see just a blank metal plate on top of the wall before you. So it's almost like 1 foot by 1 foot of like almost like a metal or a steel plate that is secured to the wall. And it was only off the wall, very thin. It's only like just enough because you were feeling for divots and false walls. Did you notice it?
Does it look like I can take it off?
Possibly. You don't see any hinges, but it doesn't feel attached and a part of the wall.
I try and pull it off.
How are you going to try and pull it off? What are you trying to do?
I'm going to use my mage hand.
All right. Where are you trying to pull it from?
The top.
Okay. Mage hand is innate, so it is a charisma spell roll, right?
Yeah, it's just a cantrip.
Yep. But it's an innate, it's feature, correct?
Yes.
So roll it and then add your charisma modifier to it. So make a strength roll, add a charisma modifier.
Gotcha. $14.
You feel the metal plate start to go, and then it moves back up on the wall. Like you started to pry it a little bit off, but not strong enough entirely.
You okay over there, Remus? Need help?
Yeah, can you help me get this plate off the wall?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to walk over and try to see if I can finger around.
Actually, before that, can I look through the wall, the plate?
Yes.
I would like to look through the plate.
All right. So you focus on the plate and you try to look through it. You use your eye, and as you peer through this metal plating, you see a big pouch sealed tightly with a wrapped with a rope or twine or whatever, like you would pinch the pouch off with.
Mm-hmm.
And sitting next to it is a vial or something in a glass vial on its side. You have dark vision. I'll say you see it. It has this red hue to it.
Okay. Yeah, Howard, can you help me get this plate off the wall?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna feel like around the corners and try to pry it from like the corners.
Which corners?
Look at the top right and bottom left.
Okay.
Yeah, like a diagonal and try to pop it off.
Okay. Make a strength check.
That's a 7.
All right. You feel your left lower hand start to give a little bit, and you fall, letting go of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna use. I've got a crowbar.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll work.
Pull this crowbar out of your bag. Take a moment. I need you all to make perception checks, by the way.
Oh,
Okay.
Howard, you better be watching my back.
I am freaking killing it.
I got a 17. I'm not completely unaware this time, guys.
Yeah, no, I rolled a 20, 30.
Yeah!
You both hear a ah! Of like a child screaming and like screaming really high, screaming for help, help. As you look out, there is a window. Actually, no. There is no window. It's just in a room. I'd say with that high of a perception check from you, Remus, with the quick moment of your eye kind of slightly, actually, no, I think we said you can see through for 1 minute. So it's still being, I think we said it has 1 minute. You can see through it. No?
Sure.
No, hold on.
I don't think so, but
No,
for it.
never mind. No,
Only certain material at that point.
it was only certain materials, but we had it for a time limit. Nope, never mind.
Okay.
You do hear a child-like scream, almost like a little girl. There's no window in the room, and there's nowhere you guys could see where it came from, but you heard it.
I think that was the little girl outside.
Yeah, I think so too. And Howard's going to get up and try to go to wherever he can find the nearest window. I know it's not in this room.
Wait, Howard, hold on.
What?
Do you have a crowbar too?
I don't. I just noticed that you had it as soon as you pulled it out, and I said, duh, why not?
All right. What if you take the crowbar on one side and I take 2 daggers on the other side? We'll just try and pop it off together real quick, then we'll go save the little girl.
Yeah, sure, deal. Why not? He's going to nonchalantly, like very casually, walk back into the room like, whatever. And grab the crowbar and try to do the thingy.
All right. Do you guys want to each make checks or do it with advantage? One of you.
Do you have strength, Howard, or Remus? Because I don't.
No.
Okay.
I trust you. I trust you to go with advantage.
Okay. It's an 8 and a 5, so an 8.
You know what? We forget halfway through the prying. We're like, man, we should really save that little girl. This is wrong of us.
Yeah, you guys should.
Yeah.
As you guys decide to,
we dash out of there.
Yeah, you guys dash out and run out. Where do you run out of the house, or where do you run to?
Before I run out of the room, real quick, I'm just gonna turn around and quick Eldritch Blast at it, just to see if it does anything.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Okay. Much better. 13.
Hits. Roll damage.
Okay. I have 14 max damage.
You hear a as it swings open.
Oh, Remus, come back. I think I got it open.
A double dash back.
All right. You go over. What do you do? It's open.
I grab the pouch with my mage hand.
Okay. Grab the pouch.
Howard's just walking up and grabbing the vial.
Okay, cool. You grab it. It's a red vial in your hands. All right, you got it. What do you guys do now?
Does it look does it look comparable to my healing potions that I have already?
Having so many, this looks comparable to a potion of healing.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll up it now. I have 3. Woohoo. Which one? There it is. 3? Okay. All right, let's go save the girl.
I close the metal plate and as we run away.
All right, cool. I am looking over here real quick because I want to double check at this because you would see this in your face.
In my face.
Yes. All right, so you can see through. I double checked it. We had put it for 10 minutes. You get to see through steel, wool, suit, steel, wood, stone for 10 minutes. Solid material. Because it's a pouch. You can see in the pouch, and you see it's a bunch of coins are in this pouch. Big heavy pouch. No.
Nice.
In gold comparison, this is about 25 coins. It feels like.
All right.
Just unless you're taking time to open it up and check stuff.
No, we're not
Just
worried
with
about that. Like I just put it away and we're booking it.
Yep.
Our moral compasses are mad at us already.
Yep. And then also I will let you know you got about 5 minutes left on it.
Okay.
What's up?
DM, as a question, the mask that I'm wearing, in the time that like we battled the Scarecrow and like we've been kind of investigating the house, do I still regain up to 10 hit points? Like temporary hit points?
I completely forgot to tell you to roll for that each turn, but yeah, so you do get 1d4 hit points for the temporary buffer.
All right, so like during this time, would you say I'm already back up to max again?
Yep, max 10 hit points.
Max 10, right? Okay.
Which is 10. Yep, you're up to that.
Cool.
All right, where are you guys going?
We are going to head downstairs to where we hear the sound of the little girl screaming.
All right, you run downstairs. There is nothing in the kitchen, in the living room, nothing.
Outside, I guess.
Which way?
Out the living room.
Out the front door?
Out the front door and I'm going to look in the direction of where I saw the girl last before we walked in.
Or is that out the back door?
You guys came in through the front door.
But I'm asking, would the back door be closer to where we came from?
Back door would be closer.
Okay, so I think we would go out the back door then. If we're trying to, we saw the girl on the way to this place, we're going to go out the back door and try and cut off some distance.
All right. As you run out the back door, I need you both to make perception checks.
Oh, God. Okay. 18.
9.
All right. You see in front of you, Remus, as you walk out the back door, you have about between the back door and the cornfield from behind the house, there is roughly 10 feet of space of just like either short mowed down grass or just padded down dirt and earth before the crop fields start. And as you're looking into the crop fields, you can start to see slightly some of them shift and start to move, like someone's running through the crop fields into the corn.
We have to chase the corn. And I just book it towards that direction and tell Howard to follow me.
Howard is going to start following, but first he's going to kind of like look towards the area where we first walked into the house. Any neighbors, anybody like looking or anybody around? Is it empty?
No. With that perception check, no. You don't see any other bodies or anything.
All right. Well, then I will.
You barely see the thing.
Okay.
See something running through the field.
This was always my worst nightmare, dealing with children of the corn, and I'm going to start booking it after Remus.
Okay. Make a perception check to make sure you can maintain where they're weaving through the cornfield. Both of you.
18 again.
Okay.
It's 6.
6. Are you now? Who's running or who's leading? What or what's the order?
Remus is
what's the order
ahead
that's going to stay?
It's me then Howard.
Okay. Yeah. So how are you just going to keep following? Because you keep rolling low.
He already took off before me, so I'm just going to follow him.
I yelled follow the corn and told him to follow me.
Yeah.
So you're slowly catching up to where you saw Remus book off into. I need you to make a dexterity check. Dexterity save, actually.
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay.
As you start running off where you see Remus dive into the field and he books off. He knows exactly where he's running.
Is this at disadvantage because I'm in the sun? How does that work?
Oh, this is this would be a disadvantage right now. This would be.
Okay.
Poop. Big piles of poop.
Big poop. Oh man, that would have been nice too. 11. All right, so 13.
That's not
What
bad.
is it?
13.
13. Just saved. As you're running over, trying to keep up with Remus, as you're looking around, you feel as you go to step forward a large, thick, heavy, dense mass. And as your foot kind of touches it to run, you just quickly lift up over and step over it, like almost, I don't know, was a log, and step over and just kind of keep jumping off and running. Not really seeing what it is, but something almost was in your way and you almost fell down.
Okay.
I need you, Remus, to make another perception check as you're keeping up and running and chasing this thing through the fields. The girl is now screaming, so roll it with advantage.
Oh, sick. 16.
All right.
Nice.
I need you to make a dexterity check as you're running through, because you can see where this is going now. But the girl's screaming. It's starting to get a little bit over much.
Is it a save or just a check?
Save.
Okay. 17.
17.
Yeah.
Again, the same thing. You're running, and you feel almost like your foot is going to be tripped over by a log or something mass and dense, some like really heavy, dense, thick packed earth. And as you go to feel your feet kind of kick it up, you step over and go keep running. With the hearing the screaming again, I need you, Howard, to make a dex check with advantage.
Okay.
As you're following with Remus.
Wait, advantage?
He's hearing the girl scream.
Right.
Straight.
Save though.
No, not a save. This is just a check.
Okay, then yeah, it'd be advantage.
So, no, it'd still be straight because the mask gives you disadvantage on
saves. You put disadvantage saving throws in this one.
saving throws. All right, then yes.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
What am I making again? Perception or I don't know.
Perception straight roll.
Okay.
Or yeah. Wait. Hold on. Perception check
Advantage.
with advantage.
With advantage. Okay, perfect.
The dex check is going to be with disadvantage.
Beautiful. All right, so the perception is a dirty 20.
All right, you're good. You keep maintaining, and now you're catching up to where Remus is, and you can see his tail and his purple body is fairly visible in this cornfield. Make a dex check with disadvantage now.
Right. 8.
It's time. The mass that Remus had easily jumped over and felt, you just did not catch it. As you're running, looking over, you're hearing the girl scream. You're getting a little disoriented in the field, and your foot hits this mass. And you go, and you go face first into the ground. Take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you whack your face into the ground.
Oh, meant to do that.
Let's see. And you hear the screaming start to fade away now as Remus, you start to break through and reach it. And where the crop field ends, you see a forest open up in front of it. So crop field ends and it kind of has a 3-foot clearing. And then instantly it opens up into a giant woods that kind of is another barrier.
So I can't hear them anymore?
The screaming has died down, and you don't really hear the rustling of trees now.
I'll go back for Howard.
All right. Finding Howard, you see him face kind of first on the ground, getting up.
What did he trip over?
Yeah, as I'm scrambling up real quick, I'm going to kind of look to see what I tripped over as well, too.
You see a male body in farmer attire, covered in blood, fully dressed still. So, like, not been pickpocketed, hasn't been taken, has really everything on it except for its head, which had been severed.
Sick.
wonder if this was the head that was in the bag that we found earlier.
Probably.
Is it me,
Possibly.
Remus, or do I get this strange sense that all these families are dead, and the one crazy dude we met earlier may be behind it?
Is he a straw person?
How did I remember seeing Straw?
Make a intelligence check to see if you're smart enough for. No, make a wisdom check. We'll say.
Both of us?
Whoever wants to remember.
Okay, me. Natural 20.
I got a 9.
You saw no straw covering him. He looked very nervous, whether it be from something else or from your presence. But he looked cautious, trying to mind his own business. No straw. A lot of manure.
Did we even fill the cart?
Cart was about
cart was like basically almost
basically filled.
All right. Should we just leave?
I mean, we came here technically. We got what we came here for, but
We got that. I got it. We got extra gold.
I almost feel like it, but at the same time too, like there's something more here. I guess that's tied to what Kenny was involved with, and possibly with what might be tied to me. I'm not sure.
Crap.
Moral questions, guys. Moral decisions. What do we do here?
I mean, is it worth the all the hassle? We can go ask the old man what the hell's going on around here.
I don't trust him anymore.
I definitely don't either, but we could always.
I say we just take the poop and run.
Yeah.
If you want it. Like we got a bonus from that house.
Did we get everything in that house? I think we just kind of rushed out because we thought we could have saved the little girl, but like I'm gonna start listening out. Do I hear any more screams or anything, or no?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Taking the time now to sit down, clear mind.
It's a 13.
13. You hear noises coming from the forest.
Sick. Show Howard to the forest. This is where I lost them.
Maybe you hear a cackling, but you don't know. It could just be an animal making noises. Make a nature check to see if you understand what sounds you're hearing.
Okay. That is a 14.
Sounds like animals are just restless within the forest. You hear movement, but no screaming. Hear a break, a snap of a tree branch here and there, but it could be a bear, be a deer, be something running. Who knows?
What time of day is it?
Roughly, see, you guys got done midday. Roughly, it's around 5:30-ish now.
I mean, if you want, we can pursue it. I wouldn't want to be out too late in these woods in the dark with who knows whatever's out there.
Speaking of dark, you guys look up and you see over this big bright sun a cloud just kind of pass over. It's now getting a little bit more darker. Looks roughly as if it was around 7:38. Like it was not so bad while it was sunny, but now it's feeling darker. And you do feel that you may not have a disadvantage as of right now. It's blocking out the sunlight.
How far was town again? Where we're taking the Pegasus cart?
3.5, 4 hours away.
I mean, we could head back now and make it just in time, but
Cutting it off close.
Come back in the morning?
We could with reinforcements and check it out. I mean, we technically got what we need right now.
You guys can go ahead into the woods.
I mean, I have. You don't have dark vision, do you, with that mask?
Yeah, that's a good question. Do I have dark vision with the mask or no?
No.
Okay.
No,
but I have my hooded lantern still.
That's true.
So, I mean, so basically the plan is we can either enter the woods, stay in and talk to the old man, head back to the town.
Do you want to talk to the old man?
It's up to you guys.
Yeah, because I don't hear her screaming. I think she might be dead. It's not worth it anymore. Let's go back and talk to the old dude.
We're going to talk to the old dude.
All right. Guys, head on over to where are you go? Where are you looking for him?
Right where we saw him last, this house.
All right, you walk out to the house, cross the where the Loddings and the Luxtride's house is. Walk up to Stevenson, and look up to the side. Your manure looks still the same. No one's messed with it. Cart looks the same there, just kind of chilling.
Who's gonna mess with our manure cart?
You don't know.
I know. That's what I'm worried about now.
It just could be me causing tension for no reason. You have no idea. You look around house, don't see anyone else. How are you going to try and get him? Are you trying to knock on the door? Are you trying to just enter? Are you trying to call out for him? I don't know what.
I will knock on the door.
Knock on the door. No noise.
I'm going to yell, "Old man Stevenson, come outside."
All right. Harris screamed. You're just one moment. One moment. Second comes by. Minute. Comes up the door. Opens the door. He looks like he's changed for his day. Kind of like winding down. Can I do for you? You guys are almost done. Are you heading back tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna head back tonight. Probably in a little while. Funny thing, we stopped at the house to drop off our present for Kenny, and there's dead bodies. So, would you like to care to explain what
dead bodies? What do you mean dead bodies? The family went away.
No, there is a dead straw body.
A dead straw body.
Yeah.
Well, have you guys been playing with their things? Did they leave something out?
What? No, it was like a scarecrow that came alive and attacked us.
Had a head, real head.
Had a real head.
Yeah, you got some dead bodies out in your cornfield. You might want to get that checked out.
It's not my cornfield. Did you find what are the bodies? Are they wearing anything? Do you know who they are?
They're headless. How would we know?
They're headless and they're human.
How many heads did you find? Did you find both heads?
No.
Well, funny thing, I never said how many heads were missing, so how would you know that there was only 2 missing?
I think it's best if you guys leave. And he goes to kind of close the door.
I'm gonna stop real quick and stop the door.
We would very much like to leave here soon, but not before we find out what the hell's going on here, what you guys are all involved with.
With due respect, you came here for a task to get some of the Pegasus manure. I said, please have at it, and I'm gonna let you be on your way. I prefer if you just let me be for the rest of my day before any more trouble happens. I have a family here. I don't want them harmed.
You have a little girl by chance?
Yes.
Well, I think she might have already been harmed.
She's been in here with me all day. She hasn't been out. So I don't think she has been.
I'm going
to describe what the girl looked like that I saw.
Was that her?
No, that's not.
Oh, well then, you're good. I apologize for disturbing you. We will let you maintain peace over here, and we'll be on about our night.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Please travel safe. And he goes to close the door.
Yeah. I don't trust it. Do we want to break in later, or do you just want to head back?
I want to do the thing they do in Billy Madison, where I want to go to our Pegasus manure cart, and I want to take a burlap bag or sack, and I want to fill it with manure, and then tie it off and put it on this guy's doorstep, and then I'm going to light it on fire.
How are you lighting it on fire, by the way?
I got a tinderbox.
You have a tinder.
I have
All right.
a
All
tinderbox
right.
as well, too.
I forget people have tinder boxes. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
You let it sit there.
While
How long
these-
do you let it wait, or how long do you let it sit
Well, no,
there?
I
Do you
yell
stew it
Old
in?
Man Stevenson once I light it.
Okay.
Come to your door.
1 moment, I said. Aren't you leaving?
There's a fire on your doorstep.
Opens the door. What? Looks out at it. Goes to step on it. Gee, God. Really? What the? Leave now and leave us alone, please. Please.
I didn't like the manure you were telling us about what was going on here.
Okay. Please just let us be. And he goes to close the door and leaves.
All right. While
What is
Remus
happening in the wood, Old Man Stevenson?
Maybe it would have been better to ask him that before as well.
No, I yell this as he closed the door.
He's ignoring you, just as he's closing the door.
Yeah.
As
As Remus was setting up the little horse or Pegasus poop trick,
Yeah.
I was looking at the other horse, and we were going to swap him out.
Where takes Pegasus?
No,
Wait.
remember like the half-dead horse that the person gave us?
The donkey?
Oh,
The
yeah.
donkey? Yeah, the donkey. Yeah, so I'm going to like switch out that donkey with the better-looking donkey if we can. While he's
You're
doing
gonna switch
that.
out a donkey with a Pegasus.
No, I thought.
No,
donkey.
didn't you say there was like another donkey or like a better horse or whatever that was alive?
No, so you guys have the donkey or the mule or whatever you guys took.
Mm-hmm.
There's Pegasus. There's a couple Pegasuses.
Oh, an
There-
actual Pegasus.
Yeah, like actual Pegasus is what. what
Yeah,
is
I'm
here.
gonna try to switch out the Pegasus.
Yeah, you
then.
actually have actual like full blown like large Pegasus horse, like giant Pegasus.
Okay, yeah, I'm totally gonna try to take.
You guys
out
are taking
Pegasus
Pegasus manure.
with
That's-
the Pegasus.
Yeah, at the Pegasus farm. What there
Yes.
was over next to Kenny's house was almost like a plow that you made. Where you get confused? They had a plow that almost like a mule or something would drag. Is that what you-
maybe.
There
yeah,
was
maybe I
that.
think that's what I was thinking of. Okay.
But yeah, over here
But
they're
yeah,
just
no.
Pegasus.
Yeah, no. As soon as I see the Pegasus, I'm switching out the donkey, leaving that here, and I'm taking the one of the Pegasus.
So Pegasus cart. The cart is full with the manure. You're gonna try to hook that onto the Pegasus.
Correct.
All right, so you take it off of the donkey or mule, make an animal handling check with disadvantage because you're trying to maneuver this around where it's attached to the cart.
Okay. Oh, that's even worse. 4.
So it's not as bad to make noise, but as you unlatch it from the mule, it goes and starts clomping off away from you, not appreciating the care as it's walking and galloping off into the field or off
The
into the
mule or
distance.
the Pegasus?
The mule.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't care.
Now, make an animal handling check with disadvantage as you're attempting to latch it. As you maneuver it, taking the time to wheel it around and into the Pegasus crate, or not the crate, like they're almost like a stable, and hook it up to it. Let's roll this with disadvantage, please.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, I rolled a 2 twice, so it's a 3 for animal handling.
All right. I need you to make a dexterity save.
Okay. Nice, 15.
15. As you're trying to latch on the back to this Pegasus, which is clearly a little bit too big for this cart, just slightly too big. it goes to rear itself, start to make a whinny noise, and you see it just to flap its wings out of the in the box, trying to push away and disrupt you. It goes to kick back its one leg with quick dexterity, kind of just jump out to the side. You get booted though in your leg as you dive out of the way from one of its back hooves. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you get whacked by a Pegasus leg. It's starting to get riled up.
It's okay. Calm down, girl. Calm down. Maybe try to go up and do the little head.
Make another check with disadvantage. You're getting right up into over by its head. It's a little spooked right now.
Not bad, not bad. 6.
It's starting to clop itself. It's getting the other the other creatures in the stable. There's 3 other ones you hear now. Remus, you hear this noise coming from the stables now too. As Howard is clearly not proceeding well. You hear.
Do I see the mule walking away?
You see it now clopping off.
I'd like to bring that mule back because I know we're gonna get yelled at if we don't bring it back.
Make it by now. It is roughly 30 feet away, so you have to use your full movement to get to it, and make an animal handling check with me. Are you doing anything to help, like stop the mule or curb it?
To me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Remus.
Well, does it still have like its like gear, like its stirrups or saddle or any sort of reins on it?
It still would have the face reins, but not like the saddle and like the part that would hook it to the cart.
Okay. I got an 11.
There really wasn't a full saddle on it. It starts to push away from you and starts to kick out at you as it's trying to walk off away. Let me see. You wrap your arm around it and kind of start to pull it, but it's resisting you. It'll take you a little bit to get it right back to the cart, let alone trying to get it hooked up, probably. It's not exactly too pleased with you.
What did I do to it?
Doesn't know you. You're unfamiliar.
I brought it here.
Yeah, but you're not really familiar with it. It doesn't know you. It's not a trained mule to listen to. It's not like a trained horse that's used to being rented out.
All right. I'm going to dash to the other side of it as a bonus action.
I post an action around you. You sweep around to the other side of the mule. Are you trying to now push it or pull it to where the cart is?
Trying to like guide it, like use its disdain for me to like shift it going back towards the barn.
All right. You're not being
I'm trying to herd it.
Trying to hurt it. I'll give you advantage on an animal handling check, just because you didn't try to punch it or hurt. You try to go a little bit nicely about it.
It's gonna be 15.
All right. Starts pushing a little bit resistance, but with your guidance, it starts clopping its way back over to where it was hooked up next to the manure. By this time, as you're herding the mule, the Pegasus in the stable are now fully loud, and you hear as Farmer Stevenson comes walking out. What's going on? Who's there? Did you guys leave?
Oh, we're trying to leave right now. Just trying to.
What are you doing in there?
Trying to leave.
As you come walking out of the stable, he's looking at you. What are you doing in there?
No,
he looks over at the mule. What happened?
Somehow our mule got unhitched, so we were just trying to bring it back. Sorry about all the noise, and go back to your family. You're fine.
Disadvantage for deception. He doesn't believe you.
Okay. Let's see. Deception, right? Where's my deception? It's not bad. It's 13.
13. He's looking at you and he's looking around and all right, carry on. Just get out of here.
Yeah, sorry, we're working on it. We'll be out of here soon.
All right. Make a perception check, by the way.
Okay.
By this point, the mule's up it by the cart again.
It's a 9.
Okay. All right. You don't see nothing.
Old man Stevenson, hello!
All right. Make sure. Be on your way. Don't forget.
Are you sure it's rather late now? I just had to chase this mule. Maybe we could stay here with our cart in the barn. It's not your house.
You don't need to stay in the barn. If you want to stay, you can stay the night. We have we can fix you up in here if you want.
That would be wonderful.
All right. Just one moment. Let me go get the missus and let them know. We're going to have guests. I'll be right back. Walks into his house. He's gone for the time being. You hear him you hear muffled voice. You hear a muffled voice talking in the house. About 5 minutes later, so comes walking and he goes, come on in. I'll fix your spot.
As Howard's walking towards the house, Mr. Stevenson's house,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to kind of like glance back towards where the cornfield is. Anything moving? Any other sounds going?
Make perception check.
Right.
See him kind of poking and he goes, just leave your mule in the stables. Put the cart off to the side. We'll get it in the morning. Let you guys start fresh off.
Shit. My dice just disappeared somewhere. Hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
It fell. Hold on.
Chessex, no! This is your fault, Chessex. If we
This
had
is your
more
fault,
die,
Chessex.
we would be ready for this situation. Chessex, die. Support us. Support them. Maybe they support us back.
They would support us, but since it's not a Chessex, it only gave me a 10 perception.
You see off in the field, standing right kind of where that plow thing was, but just in front of where the cornfield is, you see a scarecrow figure on a post. His hands off to the side, looking off to the side, just head, body limp.
Do I remember it there from before, or is it like it's new?
That is brand new. That was not there before.
Interesting. Going to mention it to Remus before we walk into the house. Just keep an eye out. I guess there's a new scarecrow over there posted up. It wasn't there before. I'm gonna like kind of point real quick to where the plow was and where it's at. It wasn't there earlier, so just in case.
See the scarecrow figure off in the field.
Is there a post, or is it just out there in the field standing?
There's now a post there.
It uses the post to kill.
I have no idea where my dice rolled. Oh, that sucks. All right.
This dice search is brought to you by Oogie Games.
I know. You see me looking
406 Military Road, Niagara Falls, New York, 14304. Oogie Games. Buy, sell, trade, use games. They've got old games, new games. Some games you've probably never heard of for the PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo consoles. Oogie Games.
Check them out.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys want to do?
So, I'm sorry, we're walking into the house right now and we notice this?
Yep. As you guys are walking in around, you look off to your left and you see this.
How far
figure.
is it from us?
$200 feet or so.
Oh, that's far. Stevenson. Old man Stevenson.
Yes.
That wasn't there earlier. What the hell?
What wasn't there? He's inside the house.
Oh, come here.
Okay, comes running out. What? What are you looking at?
That scarecrow over by the plow over there. That wasn't there earlier today.
He looks over. During any of this, do you guys break contact with it, or are you guys looking around and talking, or what?
I would assume I have broken contact to yell and locate Stevenson.
Okay. Do you, Howard?
I feel like I would have.
The minute you both have broken contact and look back, it is gone now. Pointing out and going, right there. And he comes walking and goes, right there? There's nothing.
The post there, or the post is completely gone too?
The post is there.
It was just there on that post.
Well, I know
Over there.
that post over there. I know the Lottings were putting up scarecrows before they left, but I didn't know if maybe they left an empty stand for one.
What do you know of the Lottings?
They're not bad. Pretty good farmers. Had really excellent crop for the past recent years, actually.
How long have they been here?
I mean, we've all been here for at least 25 years or so, if not, 25 years or so.
Who was the first here?
First here. Lottings were the first, but we came shortly after, and then the Luckstride showed up in about 15 years ago.
Are you sure they were here just recently before you?
Yeah. I came here because they had come out here first. They went out here and said that they felt the ground would be nice and fertile, would be a nice source of income for us. Simple enough, grow enough crops to help sell stuff to the town to pull in money and just have enough grown for ourselves. I kind of got lucky and favor with the Lord. I was able to take over with tending the Pegasus, and I mean, once they're trained, it's not that hard to deal with them, and that's what I do here.
Howard's gonna chuckle a little bit.
So, you've known the Lottings for a while now.
Of course.
Like
Just
how
go over-
long?
So, moved up here 30 years ago. I mean, me and what's his name? Me and Marshall, best friends growing up. Grew up right in Berkhold. No. I went out to the city. He grew up there, and I came back from Imperial City, and I wanted to get a change of pace, something more quiet, but not too far away from home. I could still get there if I want to during the day, but time out, time away.
What do you know of the Lottings and their arcane?
Arcane.
Nature.
I mean, everyone dabbles into a little bit of an arcane, I guess, if that's their sort. Here, why we come inside? Let's talk. Let's talk and eat some, please. Please, come on in.
Why do you not want to be outside, Mr. Stevenson, old man?
Looks over at you as, are you hungry?
That didn't answer my question.
I'm hungry, and I'd prefer to eat.
We'll follow you.
Okay. Please come on in. He brings you in through a smaller, like mudroom looking door. Small room. I don't know, 2 feet by 1 foot, and just kind of kick off you see him kind of kick off his shoes for the day, and he takes off a jacket that he had on that he was wearing. Opens the door and enters into a small living room. Small, 15 by 15, with a hallway that cuts off to the right in front of you, and there's another hallway that cuts off to your left. He takes you down to your left and loops you into a kitchen. It's even tinier than the Lottings. This was small 5 foot by 5 foot kitchen. He goes, sorry for the space, but usually it's just me, Lucy, and Lily. They went to bed, so we have enough space in here. And he shows you a small small table fit set for 3 people. There's almost like a sink behind you with some dirty dishes piled in it.
How big is the pile?
Slowly piling up for the past couple of days.
So you said they just went to bed?
Yeah, they're upstairs. It's
Where is the restroom?
restroom. We have a room. It's
The room
he-
to the restroom or the room to
yeah,
rest in?
yeah. It's the restroom. It's we have it's small. It's and you kind of as you walk into the kitchen where there's a table in the corner, there's a small door on the other end that kind of opens up. He goes here if and it's a little bit longer. It's a little bit deeper. As you walk into this room, it's like 10 feet by 5 foot, and it's almost like an extended kind of like you get a little bit of a distance. So restroom's attached to the kitchen, but it's not like a single like half bath. It's like a full on like you have some distance away.
I would. Is there blood anywhere? That's basically like what I'm looking out for.
All right, make a investigation check as you're looking
Like
around.
I'm trying to be nonchalant and like.
Perception then.
I was hoping
actually.
to go upstairs. Oh damn it! My investigation was good.
Sorry, no perception.
It's okay. 17. Still
No
good.
blood. Nothing that sticks out of the ordinary. As you're looking around, it looks slightly dirty in the room, though. As you're looking around, even on the walls, it just hasn't been well kept up in here.
Mr. Oldman Stevenson.
Mhm.
I would like to go upstairs to our room now.
Oh, we don't really have a room upstairs, but we can put you up in the living room. Actually, we have.
Oh, but I'd love a
But
tour
you
of the
just-
house at least then.
Yeah, you just said your wife and child were upstairs sleeping, so
Yeah, and I'd prefer them to stay sleeping upstairs if you just kind of would let them be. But like I said, we do have. I mean, it's either sleep in here in the living room or sleep outside in the cold. And I was trying to be hospitable if that's not good enough.
can I make an insight check into him?
For sure.
Yeah, because I don't believe that he has a wife and child sleeping. Insight.
I would like to try and stealthily just start making my way upstairs while Howard's talking to him, if that's possible.
Make a stealth check.
Yeah, I rolled a 12.
He's got a wife and kids, and they're upstairs.
I got
Being fishy about something.
I got a 19.
All right. See here real quick. Let me just kind of lay out this house for you real quick. So you walk in through here. There's a little hallway. Opens up into a kitchen. There's a bathroom right here. There's a hallway right here. And then
It's that baby from the dinosaur show.
You're right.
That's how their arms go. Just
The mama.
oh,
Oh.
all right.
sorry about that. So this is a horrible drawing, but so you guys basically came in through this door right here.
Okay.
Small living room.
Uh-huh. That's the bathroom.
Off to the side is where this little kitchen and then this little bathroom is attached right here.
Okay.
Okay.
You saw this hallway down here when you first walked in, and it opens into a larger room over here.
Mhm.
And there's something off to the side, but you haven't been down there yet.
All right. I'm gonna try and make my way there.
All right. What was your stealth
Or
check?
do I? 19.
19.
He looks a little distracted, but he sees you kind of walking. He goes, walking by. He goes, "Can I
So, absolutely.
help
Hey,
you?"
old man Stevenson, over here.
Yes.
So,
I
as you were saying
ignore him.
before,
And
as you
keep
were saying
going.
before, yeah, I'm trying to cause like a distraction and keep him like conversating with me. You said that you were nervous about certain things out there and you were trying to shoot us away earlier. What exactly are you afraid of?
Persuasion with advantage, because he's a little distracted right now.
Okay.
This is to determine whether or not he goes in to stop Remus as you go to walk off. Because he told you where the bathroom was and you're not taking his advance on it.
Okay.
And
the first roll was a natural 1, but with advantage is 17 plus 4, 21.
Yeah.
And all right, he goes, hold on, wait. Where are you going? The bathroom's right there. And there's dangerous things out in those woods. Something has been making an appearance.
What exactly would that be?
I don't know what. It just comes in and it takes. And it takes and it takes. But I don't know what exactly. I haven't seen it up close, but it's dangerous.
So why are you guys still here then?
I have my family here. I don't want to leave. We have a job. We have a life. I mind my business and nothing has happened to me yet.
Mm-hmm. Until it actually does, and then it would have been too late when you could go to Bergold.
I can't leave my family.
Live there.
They'll kill me on the way out if I try to leave.
And who exactly is they?
Whatever it is. They, them, those creatures, whatever it is, I don't know. What did you see?
We saw moving scarecrows.
With people heads under sacks.
It's kind of looking at you with heads under sacks. Huh. It's dangerous out there. That's all I know. I stay in here during the day. I do my work, and after it starts to get dark, I go inside. They haven't bothered me yet.
Do you leave any offerings?
No. And he's kind of just looking back and thinking, no.
Mm-hmm. Well, you keep saying that they take and they take. What exactly are they just taking?
It started with the luck strides. Their crops weren't doing the best a couple years back. Denny went out trying to find a way to bring the crops back to life. Me and Marshall told him he was crazy, but he said he was going off in the woods to find some creature or something said to be able to bring life back to his crops. But it came with a price. At first, there was offerings and just portions of what they grew. And then one year, the crop was looking to be poor. But the family couldn't go through any more financial help. Denny went to go make another deal with whatever he spoke of or spoke to. All I know is Abigail and his and Abigail's daughter was very sick. And when she died, they brought the body to it out in the forest. The crops grew back tenfold. And it just seems that more and more of their family had went missing. I don't want that to happen to mine.
That's understandable. What of the lottings?
I don't know what happened to them. But I haven't seen them in quite some time.
Insight check on that.
Make an insight roll.
That is a 12.
Your contested deception check rolled through with Chessex dice. They are not sponsored, but we do want that Chessex sponsorship.
Come on,
Let us-
Chessex.
Come on, send us some dice.
Yeah.
He is. Wait, what did you roll, by the way?
12.
He's lying. He knows more than he's telling.
That's what I thought. So, and I'm just going to draw out the symbol of the siphon, the dagger with the S, and I'm going to show it to him. What of this?
I've never seen that. I've never seen that. That looks very arcana, very magic. Where'd you find that or see it?
Well, if you want me to be completely honest,
We found it off of a dead body named Kenny. And I'm completely going to change my voice back to my regular voice. I wasn't sure how this whole place was and if you guys were tied, seeming you have no ties to it. However, you are holding something from me, and I would like to know more. Now, do be truthful. I would hate to have to make you wish you were.
You found it on Kenny's body. Is he dead?
Oh, yes, we killed him. Maybe I forgot to mention that part.
Oh,
And I'm afraid the same fate might befall you unless you actually start telling me what the hell is going on around here. And do not hold back.
Make intimidation with advantage.
Sweet.
Remus, what are you doing during all of this?
Processing.
Processing? Okay.
This information. And I'm debating whether we should continue to stay the night or we stay the night, take the cart back, and then bring whoever we can recollect with us in the morrow.
Okay. What you roll?
19 for intimidation.
He's okay. I have seen those things. They're scarecrow creatures. I don't know exactly what made them. I don't know what made them. I don't know why they're coming after them exactly. I'm telling you the truth, though. Denny went off into the forest, searching for some way to make his crops grow. Him and his wife, to be frank, they've been busy. They've had a lot of kids, and they went through some financial stress. And it's quite some years ago, their crops started to die prematurely. And with that many mouths to feed, it became very hard for all of us because we couldn't all keep affording to keep their family aloft. And it was either their family go homeless or they find a way. It looks like he resorted to some dark deals of magic. And at some point, they started coming for the children when they couldn't pay in regular offerings.
Well, now, don't you know you shouldn't be making deals you
I
don't know anything
haven't
about?
been. I haven't been. The Loddings, I don't think made deals either, but something started to come after them. It's just me, just me. The family's upstairs. We're here now, and I don't want that thing to come next. I just want to keep doing what we're doing.
Well, if all things go according to what me and Howard are currently thinking separately, but we'll discuss after you leave, you won't have to worry about it much longer. Either way, we'll fill you in the morning on our plan if you'd like to go to bed.
Please, I'd prefer to go to bed. But
please leave.
My wife's waiting upstairs.
Please leave your home.
And he goes off and shows you in the living room. He sets off two sleeping spaces with extra blankets and some pillows, and he goes, please be safe. Don't leave. I don't want anyone coming in the middle of the night, and I'll be back. See you in the morning. And he goes upstairs.
I'm going to keep an eye out in like the little window, I guess. Just make like anything out there. Any scarecrows popping up anywhere?
Perception with disadvantage.
Okay.
It's now dark by this point, and
Ooh, damn, that sucks.
your food is now still cold. I don't think anyone ate yet.
Nope.
Some soup down on the table.
No.
Soup.
Some soup.
18 for perception.
You could have swore you see a figure just kind of move through your like perception, but you couldn't make anything out. It just kind of looks like a human body just kind of running.
In the distance or like by the window?
In the distance, probably 50 or so feet out, just outside of your vision. Like you saw a body move off, but you couldn't be too sure on what it was.
All right. Well, there are definitely things outside, Remus. We can stay the night here. I'm thinking we go back into town, make a deal with him, take one of his Pegasus as a payment.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, recruit the troops and come back and take care of whatever this is.
I like the plan.
Yeah.
I think we should try and rally, see if what Boom Boom's up to, or maybe Rune has come back, or find whoever we can and come back here and help this old man.
Yeah, there's definitely more here, and I don't like it, but at the same time too.
And then we can get paid for our cart full of poop.
Yeah, plus we get a Pegasus out of it. We'll make him give us a Pegasus or two.
Hopefully they'll at least let us borrow it to take the cart to town and get people to come back.
Yeah.
Only time will tell. Good night, Howard.
Good night. Howard isn't going to go to sleep right away, though. He's going to go in his little book, and with his magical ink, he's going to try to that little spell card that I got. Do I get the sense I can like cast a spell off of that card, or is it like a kind of like a scroll where it's like a one-time use, or can I just transcribe it into my book?
It's it's almost more or less just very much like the other deck of like the full deck of cards that you had found on Kenny's body.
Mm-hmm.
It is essentially a spell that has been transferred over to a page. So this is from like a spell book. It's not like a scroll.
Okay.
So you could transcribe it if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm going to transcribe it into my book.
Okay. It takes
the whole bottle.
You're doing the one you found?
Yeah, the one I found.
All right, and then hold on, let me pull up the rules. So because it's going to cost you some gold to do that.
And the rules.
Or does your tomb act as materials? I can't remember. Do you know?
I don't know, offhand. I just know like I can transcribe. I have to look it up again exactly. I can transcribe spells into it as if it were a wizard book.
So I guess, yeah.
Okay, so it costs 50 gold per spell level.
So 150 gold.
And takes 2 hours per spell level. So for a third level spell, it's going to cost you 6 hours. And
oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. You could do it. You just be up into the night for a little bit, or if I'll let you split the time if you want to start it, but just mark down how much of it you've gone through.
Okay, I'll go about. I'll do 4 hours worth.
4 hours, so just cap it up in the morning, possibly, or on a break.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not going to keep track of that. Please mark that for your sheet so you know.
Yep.
On that. All right. And with that, guys, you guys bed down for a long rest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll pick up there next week. Hopefully we'll see where the party picks up and who's joining us back. And we'll have see where the troop goes from there. Thank you so much, guys. I love this campaign. I love these guys. These are awesome players, fun dynamics. I can't wait every week just to see what Howard slowly it's turning into like, what does Howard and Remus get up and into, guys? It's just like, what shenanigans? You guys almost left a child to just leave. I love it. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry.
No, this is great. It's got. I have something fun to just tell you guys off air. I'm just like, I can't wait to tell you guys after this.
Sick.
This is hilarious. But thank you so much, everyone following and watching it right now. Thank you so much for following, liking, hitting subscribe, checking it out, and watching this campaign. I never would have thought that, hey, someone would want to watch me play D&D and run this stuff. So the fact that you guys are out there doing that, it means so much. Please head on over to our Teespring. There's a link below. Check out the Dark Side of the Die t-shirt, as well as I dropped we have 2 new designs. We have the I'm a Natural, as well as the If D&D is Satanic, All Hail the Dark Lord. I ordered in that as a sample to see how this looks in person. It should be in a couple days, and as long as it's good, it's going up as a hoodie, and I got a couple new designs in the works. But till then, guys, thank you so much. Check out the accounts on Facebook, podcasters_tabletop gaming on Instagram and Facebook. Like us, follow us, subscribe, share, check out the network and the rest of our podcasters. I'm going to let the guys finish and promo where they're from. Please take it away, Howard.
You can find me in Florida, currently trying to hide from 2 hurricanes. But other than that, you can also find me. Yeah, we have 2 coming up to the Gulf. It's going to be fun.
From both sides?
It's rolling with advantage there.
We have one that just formed in the Gulf, and then another one coming up from the Caribbean into the Gulf. So by I think Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that, we'll have 2 of them in there. They're
going to merge.
Yeah, they're gonna merge to form one perfect
day after tomorrow style.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
It's gonna be
crazy. Yeah, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook, Ratpinc Arts, RATPHINC Arts. You can also find me browsing Oogie Games at 2406 Military Road in Niagara Falls, 14304. Check them out. And yeah, back to you, Remus.
My name's Remus. I'm Ricky Coates. You'll find me at Rick_Coates on any social media. That's pretty much it. That's all I got. Yeah. You can find Kevin the Key Knife in my inventory somewhere. Maybe I'll make a little icon of him and doodle him. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be cool.
That's all I got.
All right. Nice. Well, guys, till then, thank you so much. Follow, like, subscribe, hit the players. Check out Oogie Games in Niagara Falls, New York at 2406 Military Road, 14304. Head them up. Let them know that podcasters from the Podcast Precinct, the BICBP network, sent you. Check them out. And till then, guys, keep rolling.